Afternoon, everybody. We are going to play some Angband. There we go. It's been a bit. I came across over on the Discord. We have a channel for high scores, and a couple of times I had fairly good runs, or at least for me. So I dumped the graveyard file in the high scores channel, and I was reading those last night, and they were really interesting to read. So it got me to want to play again. So here we go. I always like to play as a dwarf because the dwarves are able to mine for gold, which is always fun. It's a simple little mechanic, but I enjoy it. Alright, simple roller. We're doing a warrior, so we want... This is high. If you look up here, we have standard D&D statistics. They removed charisma somewhere along the line. It used to have charisma, like back in the MS-DOS days, but now it doesn't. So we want a higher strength and constitution. Yeah, 14 strength. Lower wisdom, lower intelligence. You know what? Let's play it. Enter your name. Grumchum. It's the name of a dwarf from a real game I played. Only child of a dwarven miner. You're a credit to the family. You have dark brown eyes, straight brown hair, and a 3-foot beard and a dark complexion. Let's go. And I started right on the staircase. So we're going to travel downward. Alright, and what I don't want to do, if we're turning this, if I'm doing a let's play of Angband, I don't want to keep going back and forth on these lower levels to try and level up. I'm not saying I can't go back to town, but I don't want to do the entire first floor 3 times looking for stuff, because that's a great way to make it super boring. Okay. So on Steam, there's 2 different versions of NetHack that's available. There's one that has that has a graphical mod applied to it, and there's NetHack Classic or NetHack Legacy. And neither one of those are, required. NetHack's a free game, so neither one of them are things you have to buy. But I enjoyed having them because they both offer some slight variance on the level, as well as some time tracking. I mean, it shows up on my Steam profile. But there's 2 of them, and there isn't one for Angband. I'm waiting for that Angband variant to show up on Steam for a couple dollars, because there's so many variants of Angband, and I don't think there's a rule that says they can't be commercial. Most of them just add a single letter onto the first, onto the word. I was gonna say the first word was only a 1-word name. Failed to pick the lock. Well, then I don't need to go in there. All right. What do we get here? Giant green frog. I bumped up to level 3. 4 scrolls titled Ave Army. All right, let's get the scrolls. Read. Let's read one and see what it does. Phase Door. Phase Door is a great scroll to have. It'll get you out of a jam. Come on. Boom, got it. Oh dear. Well, that was fast. I got overwhelmed. So, if you, right here, the file dump, F for file dump, grumchum.txt, and then it dumps it out here. We will take a look. Hang on. Alright, I think I got it now. Character dump successful, and then now we have this text file, and we pop it open. And this was a real quick run. This was not a good run, so this isn't going to be super interesting. But I loved reading these for games from 6 months ago. And they always read the same. It's always recklessness that kills me. If you read the last messages, low hit point warning, low hit point warning. Like the game is screaming and waving its arms. Oi, mate, you gonna die. I'm just Nope, I'm good. And it turns out I'm not. So there you go. I wish they didn't remove charisma, even though like uh, there's no mechanic in the game that uses it. I kind of wish charisma still existed, because then you would like have a functioning second edition Dungeons and Dragons character sheet, which would be kind of cool. It even has, if you look at the weapons, where did I just see that a second ago? Yeah, here you go. It even has like the dice roll for your for your weapon. Yeah, cool stuff. All right, that's a quick run through of Angband. I kind of wasn't expecting to die that early, um, but there you go.